Oh, hi! I didn't even notice you there. But since you're here, you might as well stay and chat with me for a bit. My name's Michelle and I'm a final year chemistry student. Had to make it a little bit believable. Let me ask you something. Have you ever thought about where the chemical waste goes after your lab? I'm guessing that's something you've never thought about. Anyways, as someone who's in my final year of chemistry, it's been a little topic of concern within my life. Chemistry labs are where we learn how reactions work, how to use equipment and how to synthesize compounds, but honestly, where we mess up a lot. But they're also a place where we create a lot of chemical waste, and that's something we don't think about. As a final year chemistry student, I've been thinking about how my labs were in my first few years of university. And obviously, they were a mess. But more so, there were a lot of chemical waste. So early year labs, especially organic chemistry, produce some of the highest amounts of chemical waste on campus. Solvents like acetone, hexane, methanol, acetate, they're everywhere in those labs. Here's a part that people forget. Chemical waste doesn't essentially disappear. If mismanaged, it can end up in the water system, in soil, in the ecosystem, and sometimes even in the air. So, something that seems small in the lab can eventually become a big and real environment issue. That's why chemical waste isn't just about lab issues, it's actually a global issue. I'll be honest with you, I didn't handle waste well within my first few years of university, specifically first and second year chemistry labs. You can guess it, sometimes I left beakers on the bench top that were unlabeled, and I'm pretty sure the technician wondered what that was. Sometimes I was in a rush and rinsed more things down the drain which I wasn't supposed to put down the drain. Maybe even I mixed my halogenated and non-halogenated waste at some point. And it's clicked to me now that I'm in my final year that it's not that students don't care, it's because students aren't actually paying attention at times, or that they're not well educated on the effects of chemical waste. So what I decided to do this semester was to study one lab session of second year organic chemistry students. And I wanted to find out three things. How much waste are students actually producing? What mistakes are happening at most during the lab, and can simple reminders actually help reduce the waste that these students produce? In other words, does awareness change their behavior? So I focused on one lab section of second year organic chemistry students at Trinity Western University. What I did was I calculated their estimated amount of waste for a particular lab and then measured the actual amount of waste they produced during that lab. I went into the lab and observed certain disposal habits. From this, I introduced something simple, pre-lab reminders. Before awareness reminders, the lab produced 30% more waste than expected. Ethyl acetate and dichloromethane were especially high. Students were repeating steps, over-rinsing, and unsure which waste went where. After reminders were introduced, the waste dropped from 30% to just 16.7%. Disposal mistakes dropped, lab confidence improved, students stopped guessing. And this is what shocked me. Awareness worked. Not policy, not punishment, just information. Sustainability isn't built by fear, it's built by understanding. If you're a student, here's what you can do starting now. These are small actions, but together, they reshape the lab's entire footprint. Wait. I guess we are done here. Thank you for watching.